Originally born in Philadelphia and raised in Delaware County, Deborah Campanella moved to the Lehigh Valley in 1974 as a newlywed. Her occupation at the time was that of a legal secretary for the United States Department of Justice in the United States Attorney's Office in Philadelphia. The daily commute, however, was becoming a strain, so she explored a change of careers. Real estate was the natural transition. Deborah received her real estate license in the fall of 1976. Her first year was marked with a blistery winter and 18 to 22% interest rates. In spite of the obvious obstacles, Deborah enjoyed the challenge and opportunities that the real estate industry presented. Deborah found that she loved working with people and liked the ever-changing nature of the real estate business. Deborah obtained her GRI designation in 1986 and over the years was affiliated with 7 different real estate offices. She joined the Keller Williams organization in 2010. She chose Keller Williams because the company focuses on education, personal growth, and public service. It seemed like a natural fit. In addition to the GRI designation, Deborah holds the SRES, CMS, and SFR designations. As Deborah looks back over her career, she is grateful for so many things. The real estate industry has been good to her. It has allowed her to grow as a person, to work with many fine professionals in and affiliated with the industry, and has given her the opportunity to help many people with their real estate needs. Congratulations, Deborah, on achieving the status of Realtor Emeritus. Chuck Haley is an associate broker with Howard Hanna, the Frederick Group. He started his real estate career in 1975 as a sales associate for Corey Real Estate in Glenside, Montgomery County. As his business grew, he saw a position on his municipality's planning commission as an opportunity to get involved in his community. He excelled on the commission and soon became chairman. Chuck believes the education, experience, and connections he made while on the planning commission have all been valuable assets to his career in real estate. Time spent on the commission also led him to specialize in listing and selling land for subdivision and new construction developments. To further his career and widen his search for land parcels, he moved to the Lehigh Valley in 1988. Over the years, he worked as an office manager for Weichert, Coldwell Banker Heritage, and Howard Hanna, the Frederick Group. In the late 1980s, when the Allentown-Lehigh County Association of Realtors still existed, he served on the MLS Legislative Committee and the Ethics Committee. He also served on what may have been the very first Government Affairs Committee. Most recently, thanks to members of the Greater Lehigh Valley Realtors, he was elected to serve on the 2018 Board of Directors. He holds the Graduate Realtor Institute GRI designation. In 2004, he ranked among the top 1% of sales associates in the country and received a National Sales Award. Chuck enjoys sharing his knowledge of the real estate business with other realtors and also enjoys teaching both new and experienced realtors. He has taught continuing education classes that focused on new construction, fair housing, licensing law, and agency law. He is an active member of the National Sludge Alliance, which works to reduce biosolids in fertilizers that are used for food consumed by humans and animals. He is a council member for Christ Church at Low Hill, as well as a member of the Property Committee. In his off time, he enjoys being with his wife, 3 children, and 2 grandchildren. Congratulations, Chuck, on achieving the status of Realtor Emeritus. After graduating from William Allen High School, Joe worked in construction for 2 years. In 1977, he became a police officer for the city of Allentown and obtained his real estate license. During his 26 years with the city of Allentown, Joe was instrumental in the establishment of the Lehigh County Auto Theft Task Force. He ran the task force for several years in Lehigh and Northampton counties. He received several commendations during his time as a police officer and retired at the rank of lieutenant. In real estate, Joe worked for several real estate brokers, including John Yurkonic Agency, Yurkonic and Joseph, Daniel Joseph Real Estate, Burkle and Yaros Real Estate, and Dennis Charles Real Estate. He obtained his broker's license in 1988 and shortly thereafter opened his own brokerage, Joseph T. Kochan Realtors, which still operates today. Joseph has been married to his wife Gail for 38 years. Joe and Gail are blessed with 2 children, Dr. Amanda Kochan Dewey and Matthew T. Kochan. Matthew graduated from Temple University with a degree in business administration. He obtained his real estate license in 2008 and works with his father at Joseph T. Kochan Realtors. Outside of work, Joe has coached baseball, softball, football, and basketball for several organizations, including Alton Park Youth League, West End Youth Association, and Mountainville Memorial. Joe is a member of St. Paul Orthodox Church in Emmaus. He served on the church council for many years and acted as treasurer for several terms. During his time at St. Paul, Joe was honored with being elevated to the position of subdeacon along with his son Matthew. Joe is proud to have been able to serve the citizens of the Lehigh Valley for so many, many years and is honored to receive this recognition. Congratulations, Joe, on achieving the status of Realtor Emeritus. A second-generation realtor, Bill Stoerrle became licensed in 1977 and received his broker's license in 1981. Shortly after receiving his broker's license, he purchased Key Realty and moved his office from Center Street to West Broad Street in Bethlehem, where he still conducts his business. Bill opened his second office in Bangor in the mid-1980s. In 1982, Bill received his Pennsylvania Real Estate Instructor's License. He has presented 2 seminars at the National Association of Realtors conventions and continues to teach both on a national and local level. It does Bill good to see many of his former students still in the business. Throughout his real estate career, Bill has earned many designations. He was awarded the GRI designation from the Pennsylvania Association of Realtors. The Realtors National Marketing Institute bestowed upon Bill the Certified Residential Specialist and the Certified Real Estate Broker designations. He has served on and chaired many positions on the local, state, and national levels. A few were the Grievance and Professional Standards Committee for the state of Pennsylvania. On the local level, he has been on the MLS, Professional Standards and Grievance Committees. He has also worked on the mergers for the Bethlehem, Allentown, and Easton boards. As the real estate industry started to become more specialized, Bill pursued the appraisal end of the business. In 1990, Bill earned the prestigious SRA designation from the Appraisal Institute and continues to maintain the high educational and ethical requirements that exceed state certification. Bill has held many positions in the Appraisal Institute. He was on the Ethics and Counseling Committee for the northeastern portion of the United States. He has been named to the Who's Who in professional real estate appraisals. Bill has served on many committees and has been a board of director for many years. He was elected president to the Northeast chapter of the Appraisal Institute in 2008 and later held the president seat in 2010. Bill is now president-elect to the Keystone chapter of the Appraisal Institute. Bill credits his success in real estate to 2 things. The first is his supportive and loving wife, Anna Maria, and his 2 sons, Sean and Adam. The second is making sure there is always complete communication and cooperation among all participants in the real estate transaction. Congratulations, Bill, on achieving the status of Realtor Emeritus. Thinking about the beginning of his career in the mid-1970s in central Pennsylvania at Penn Land Realty brings Ted back to simpler times. Times when he sat on the front porch with a buyer and seller and they had him write their agreement on a napkin and everything settled peacefully. Ted can't help but laugh at the antics that buyers and sellers put themselves through as he recalls one of his more memorable transactions. There were 2 farmers, one buying 28 acres of land for $20,000 off the other. The 2 Dutchmen got into a disagreement about access for the buyer's tractor. Ted got it worked out, but the buyer showed up at closing with $20,000 in sacks of copper pennies. Guess he got the last laugh. The good-natured title agent laughed and made light of it. Well, it is legal tender, guess we have to just move forward. Ted then had to help lift the sacks of pennies into his old Buick. Even the seller had fun with the situation. After moving to the Lehigh Valley, Ted had the good fortune of working with Craig Sheridan ERA, ERA Partners, Pat White, the Frederick Group, and now Iron Valley Real Estate of the Lehigh Valley. He had the pleasure of working with some of the finest people in the industry, and he has seen the joy of families moving into their first homes and people expanding their businesses. Ted has grown in appreciation and respect for many of his colleagues and hopes that all will remember that beyond being buyers and sellers, we are all examples of some of the finest aspects of humanity. We can bring great joy to our clients. His career has been very rewarding, and he hopes it continues to be for the new people entering the profession, and that those in the profession continue to make people's dreams come true. Congratulations, Ted, on achieving the status of Realtor Emeritus.